She fell for her neighbor's son, and now she's carrying his baby. When Lena's crumbling past walks in on her tangled in bed with Zane, her much younger, off-limits neighbor, everything explodes. But this isn't a fling. It's raw, obsessive, real. And the two pink lines on the test prove it.
If you are new here, please consider subscribing. Your one click can make my day.
Chapter 1. Lena. 2 years, gone just like that. I wait for tears, but I'm tapped out. I've cried for Travis, for the baby we lost, and for the slow collapse of what used to be a beautiful relationship. Now there's just emptiness. Most of Travis's belongings fit neatly into his truck. He's leaving me the furniture we collected together, only taking his clothes from the drawers and closet. He was always tidy, never held on to much. Soon it'll be like he was never here at all. My stomach clenches and I fight the urge to be sick. There was a time I might have feared I was pregnant again. But I just finished my period, and the last time we were together like that was right before the miscarriage 3 months ago. This nausea is grief, not morning sickness. I pushed too hard, pushed for us to live together, to get married, to start a family. We only managed the first, and now even that's over. Take care of yourself, Travis says. He won't meet my eyes. I'm still around if you need anything. He's not a bad person. He's a genuinely kind man. But as I spiraled from our loss, he pulled away. Our last few weeks were just a series of fights and tears, and now, a final goodbye. I'm sorry, I say, voice barely above a whisper. I give a weak wave. I wish. He gives me a tight, sad smile. Me too. Bye, Lena. His goodbye chokes me. I nod, watching him climb into his truck. And just like that, he's gone. The man I imagined a future with has driven away, leaving a hollow space in his place. I sigh and step back into the house. It's already too quiet. Then a knock at the back door pulls me from my thoughts. Through the glass, Maya smiles at me. Her timing couldn't be better. Maya's been my lifeline these past few months. We're total opposites, but I'm thankful she's in my corner. Let's walk, she says as I open the door. You told me to hold you accountable, remember? I'm doing it. I want to say no. I'd rather bury myself in bed with Travis's pillow and pretend today never happened. Rain check? She snorts, nope. Shoes on. Seeing her reminds me that deep down I do want to move, just not today. She's fit, toned, and walks with confidence. Guys notice. I, on the other hand, gained weight during the pregnancy and even more after. I've gone from a size 8 to an 18. Travis swears it wasn't about that, but my insecurities think otherwise. No, Lena. He left because you were falling apart, not because of your gummy worm and Oreo habit. I groan and lace up my sneakers. It's really not the best day. Exactly why you should get out. Fresh air helps. We step onto the patio. To our left is Travis's tower of doctor. Pepper cans blocking the view. Maggie, our nosy neighbor, probably thinks she's in charge now that Savvy moved in with the guys. Come back here, you little monster. An orange cat bolts from Maggie's patio and dives under mine. Maya grabs my arm and leads me toward the trail before we get sucked into a conversation. We stretch near the walking path, safely out of earshot. Maya's flat stomach flashes when she stretches. I tug at my oversized t-shirt, hiding my bloated midsection. I need to stop stress-eating candy. Guy asked for a happy ending today, Maya says as we start walking. I should charge for how often that happens. I cringe. What did you say? Told him I'd be happy to call his wife and ask if she'd like to help him out. He left quick. Jerk. We both work with bodies. Hers for relaxation, mine for injury recovery. I've treated dozens of male athletes, and none have ever crossed a line. But I'm not exactly Maya. I glance down. One perk of the weight gain. Bigger boobs. At least they block the view of my stomach. We pass the leasing office and slow down when we hear yelling. Tammy and Joel from Unit 10 are at it again. You're addicted to porn, Joel. It's wrecking our marriage. Maya throws me a wide-eyed look. You never want sex. Joel shoots back. Maybe if you showed interest, I wouldn't have to handle it myself. Tammy puffs her vape, the cherry scent wafting over. Then she wraps herself around Joel like she's claiming territory. She still thinks I hooked up with him, Maya mutters as we speed walk past. As if I'd touch Joel. No thanks. I know who she would touch. Travis. Once was enough, and he's kept his distance since. Now he and Cole are probably both sleeping with Savvy. Think anyone moved into Gordon's place yet? Maya asks, veering toward Unit 9. His kids have been clearing it out forever. Nolan's too nice. He should have given them a firm deadline. She heads to the back patio. The furniture's gone. It's sad Gordon passed, even if we didn't know him well. It's empty, she calls. Come look. I'm already winded, but join her anyway. The place smells like years of smoke. Gordon used real tobacco, not vape clouds. Someone walks into the room. Both Maya and I yelp. You scared us, Zane, Maya shouts through the glass. Zane smiles, holding paint cans. Whatever he says is lost to me. I'm too busy tripping back to the path. Embarrassed, flustered. He's almost legal, Maya teases. Cute, right? Perfect rebound. My cheeks burn. Last thing I need is another man, especially one still technically a kid. That was humiliating. We weren't doing anything wrong. Relax. I pick up the pace, needing space from Zane's blinding smile. It used to make me smile too. Now it unsettles me. You going to his party? Nolan says everyone's invited, Maya asks. Could do you good. I socialize with you? Doesn't count. Work then. Still doesn't count. Come on, maybe we'll see Travis and Cole. I'll hook up with Travis again. You can go for the hot cop. I actually laugh. It feels nice. We're not hooking up with either of them. Cole's friends with Travis, and they're probably both after Savvy. She stops short. Seriously? With her? She's barely legal. 18. Same as Zane soon. I give her a look. Guess we're skipping the party then. Nice try, she grins. We're going. I need to see for myself. Maya's crush on Travis is probably just that. An infatuation. Rejection only made her want him more. One day, I hope she finds someone who really sees her. We breeze past Linda's place to avoid babysitting duty, then finally reach Maya's. Inside, she uncorks a bottle of wine. The walk was her excuse. This is what she really wanted. To sit, to talk, to help me heal. I accept the glass. It might not be healthy, but it helps today. We crash on the couch, kick off our shoes, and talk for hours. I'll get over Travis. I have to. Somewhere in the last few years, I lost myself. No wonder he didn't recognize me anymore. The pain of losing our baby and him might never fully leave me, but I can't stay stuck. As I sip my wine and warmth spreads through me, a flicker of something returns. Hope. One day, I'll love again. Maybe even get that family I dreamed of. But for now, I'm going to focus on finding happiness. I owe that much to myself.
Chapter 2. Zane. Sometimes my dad goes a little overboard trying to make up for everything Mom lacked. This birthday party he's throwing for me? It's kind of painful. If there's a better way to show you don't have real friends than having your dad invite the neighbors, I don't know it. The only real connection I have here was basically arranged by my dad. Why am I so terrible at being around people? My phone buzzes, and I grab it like it's a lifeline. Standing around waiting for people is torture. I hate being the center of attention. I'd rather blend into the background. Savvy. Sorry I can't make your party. Got called in. I'm still new. Don't want to upset Aiden or Vale. Well, there goes the one person I was hoping to see. What if no one else shows up but Dad? We should have just done dinner at my favorite diner. That's what I really wanted. Someone looking for a keg? Kevin's voice booms as he wheels in the party starter. I smirk. He and his brother Tyler are the go-to guys for beer. They're older, more social, but still cool. Honestly, I'm relieved it's not just me and Dad. A keg? I raise an eyebrow. That's optimistic. Kevin walks in, flip-flops slapping against the floor, dragging a keg behind him. His pink Barbie girl shirt looks 2 sizes too small, probably something he found on his floor and decided was good enough. The way women are always around those two is still a mystery to me. Dad leaves the snack table, where he's been carefully arranging cheese slices, to greet him. Appreciate it, man. Just remember this when rent's late, Kevin says with a wink. Dad chuckles, maybe a bit too nervously, then heads back to fiddling with the food. I love my dad. He's done everything to fill the void Mom left. But sometimes he overcompensates. He's my parent and also my best friend. That feels kind of sad. Maybe I should finally go to one of Kevin and Tyler's parties, make some friends on my own instead of waiting for my dad to create them for me. Tyler arrives a few minutes later, looking like he just crawled out of a frat house after a long night. Maybe he did. Nobody's quite sure whether they actually attend college. Then Cole and Travis show up. Travis still has on his electrician gear, and Cole, ever the serious cop, trails behind. They're both dating savvy? Yes, at the same time. If I knew her better, I'd ask how that even works. Sounds like a full-time job. I can't even manage one friendship. Imagine juggling 2 relationships. Do they all sleep together at once? Cole shakes my hand. His unreadable expression makes me paranoid. Did he somehow catch my thoughts? Happy birthday, Zane, he says. Savvy said she's sorry. She'll make it up to you with lunch soon. Tell her it's all good, I reply, trying not to look like I'm overheating. People keep arriving. Most are neighbors, which makes socializing a little easier. Talk shifts to Gordon's old unit and what needs fixing. That helps keep my mind off, well, other stuff. Presents make me uncomfortable. I didn't ask for anything. Do I open them now? Later? Is there a rule? I'm still deciding when I spot 2 familiar faces, Maya and Lena. Maya is already chatting and laughing with everyone. Lena lingers behind. She's my next-door neighbor. I shouldn't feel relieved that Travis moved out, but I do. Their constant arguing seeped through my walls. It was exhausting. Now she seems adrift. She nibbles her lower lip, shifting nervously. She's dressed casually but looks stunning. Fitted jeans, a soft mauve top that slips off one shoulder, and her wavy blonde hair draped over one side. Travis really let go of something amazing. Before I know what I'm doing, I'm walking toward her. My pulse kicks up, and I'm suddenly very aware of how dumb I might sound. What if she laughs? I stop just shy of her personal space and catch a whiff of her perfume. Sweet, floral, calming. Hey, I say, voice cracking. I clear my throat. Hey. She looks up, surprised. Her eyes are piercing blue, even with sadness behind them. Hi, she replies gently. Happy birthday. She looks away, cheeks flushing. I rub the back of my neck, unsure of what to say next. Thanks for coming. That's all I manage. Of course. The silence stretches. I feel glued in place. You look beautiful. Why did I say that? She blinks, startled. What? Great. Now I have to say it again. I said, you look beautiful. Is that okay? She crosses her arms, and it only draws attention to her cleavage. I quickly glance away. Yeah, she murmurs, just wasn't expecting it. She has to know she's gorgeous. She must hear it all the time. Work been good? I ask, desperately trying to steer the conversation back to safe territory. Her face lights up. Yeah, I really enjoy it. Physical therapy's rewarding. You get to connect with people. It's very personal. I try not to imagine her working on patients, her hands gliding. Nope. Stop thinking. Cool. That's all I say. Why am I like this? How's painting going? She asks, saving me from my own awkwardness. It's a lot, I reply, glad for something I can talk about. The walls are stained and the carpet reeks. It's going to take some serious effort. She doesn't look bored. That surprises me. Want a drink? I offer. Kevin brought the keg. No promises on taste. You sure you're legal? She teases. There are cops here. I grin and scratch my jaw, subtly flipping my middle finger up. She laughs, and my confidence rises a bit. Finally, something clicks. I lead her to the keg and fill her cup. Our fingers touch briefly, sending a jolt through me. I turn away to pour mine, hoping she didn't notice. Lena Monroe is stunning, and way out of my league. Am I even flirting? Is that what this is? Poor Savvy's going to hear all about this later. I need advice. I don't date. I've never had anyone be interested in me. Lena isn't a girl. She's a full-on woman. She's been with someone like Travis, built, confident. Why would she look twice at me? So, she says, sipping her drink. So, I echo. If you want to talk to someone more normal, I get it. She laughs again. It's soft, warm. I want to hear that sound more often. You're funny, she says, glancing at Maya, who's now unsuccessfully flirting with Travis. I'd rather talk to you. Maya's trying to push me past Travis. Her smile fades a little. Sorry, you probably don't want to hear that. I'll listen to whatever you want to share. I wince. That came out too eager. I mean, if you feel like it. You're sweet, she says, tilting her head. Sweet. Funny. Still probably undateable. Then she hits me with the dreaded question. So what's the plan now that you're officially an adult? College? Trade school? There goes that small spark of hope I had. I'll just keep working, I say, trying to sound okay with it. Now I can do it full time. Before she can say more, Maggie bursts in. My cat's missing. Zane, I need help. For once, I'm genuinely thankful for Maggie. Her interruption is perfect timing.
Chapter 3. Lena. Meow. Looks like I've got a cat now. A borrowed one, technically. He darted into my place last night and camped out under my bed. Same cat I saw making a run from Maggie the other day. Same cat Zane got dragged away to help find during his birthday party. Zane. Can't believe I actually flirted with him. That's Maya's fault. Her advice always leads to embarrassing detours. I let myself enjoy talking to Zane Foss, who's 18 years younger than me. Sweet as he was, it was wrong. He's legal now, but barely. And he's Nolan's son, my neighbor's son. It's a clear-cut recipe for disaster. You're just lonely, Lena. As if hearing me, the cat jumps up on the bed and settles right on my stomach, purring like an engine. I scratch behind his ears, smiling despite myself. Maggie's got more cats than sense, I murmur. No wonder you wanted out. But you can't stay here, bud. You're not mine. He lets out a stubborn meow. Those smart green eyes pin me in place, like he knows I won't follow through. I'll talk to her, I promise with a sigh, already dreading it. Satisfied, he hops off me and stretches, tail flicking. He trails me around the apartment while I get ready, then earns himself a few bites of breakfast and a small bowl of milk. When I finally open the door to leave, he dashes out, clearly capable of handling himself. I let out a little laugh and head to work. The clinic always gives me purpose, and Drew, the guy who runs it, is a longtime friend. Helping my patients has kept me grounded during the messiest parts of my life. By the time I arrive, the waiting room's already packed. I'm not late, but the glares suggest otherwise. I offer a polite smile and head to the back to stash my purse. Drew is at the counter, eyebrow raised, while his girlfriend Sophia rattles off some complaint. She's young but cranky like a grumpy grandpa. Somehow, Drew finds that charming. "You done crying?" She flips him off and limps away. He grins like he won something. "Shouldn't you be working instead of flirting with your pet dragon?" I tease, slipping my purse into a cabinet. "Might have to report you to management." Drew snorts. "Sophia barely works hard enough to be on payroll. Besides, I showed up on time today. Your boss should fire you, Monroe." We laugh, then dive into our day. The morning flies by. I'm too busy to overthink my conversation with Zane. But during lunch, as I microwave a sad little lean cuisine, the memory sneaks back in. He's just a kid. But he didn't feel like one last night. He's nothing like Travis, lean instead of bulky. But something about his shy smile and nervous charm was magnetic. It was refreshing, being the one who wasn't fumbling for once. And that blush of his? Adorable. I scarf down my food and head back out. My next patient, Rico Valentine, is slouched in a chair, long legs stretched out like he owns the place. Second session this week. He's nursing a hamstring strain and wants back on the soccer field yesterday. But healing doesn't rush for anyone. "You got out of school early," I say, gesturing to a therapy table. "You should be thrilled." He groans as he stands, favoring his injured leg. Tries to act tough, but I catch the wince. "I'm not pouting," he insists, his voice booming. "Just over it." An elderly patient glares at him for the volume, and probably the attitude. I'd move him to a private room if any were free. "I know it's rough," I say, guiding him onto the table, "but we'll get you back on the field soon." I begin with soft tissue massage, loosening the tightness in his leg. "Fudge," he groans. "You're evil." I laugh. "This is just the warm-up. Don't be dramatic." He clamps his jaw, holding in the complaints while I increase the pressure. He's got the drive, but we've got to fix the injury first, not just push through it. Once the tension eases, we move on to stretching. "Stay relaxed, even if it hurts. I'll go slow." I lift his leg for a straight leg stretch. His face twists. "Too far," he grits out. "You are seriously cruel." I sigh. "I'm not pushing past what you can handle. We're just lengthening the muscle." Sophia rolls over in a chair, grinning like a shark. Rico groans. "Great, the sadist and the psycho. What did I do to deserve this?" She smirks. "I only torment crybabies, and right now that's you." I'm not crying. Drew drags Sophia away before it escalates. Rico calls him MVP of the day. After 30 more minutes of swearing and stretching, he limps out, back to his usual cocky self. "Later, Lena. Hopefully never." At the front desk, Harper grins. "See you the day after tomorrow." We both laugh as he flips us off on his way out. I love this job. If only I could stay here forever. Home is harder. The silence is suffocating. Travis wasn't loud, but now it's just me and the quiet gets heavy. When I unlock the door, a blur of orange whizzes past, Mo's back. Again. He meows from the kitchen, expecting service. I sigh and follow him to the fridge. "You got a taste of the good life, huh?" I pour some milk and open a can of tuna. "You know you can't just stay here forever." "But wouldn't it be nice if he did?" Someone knocks on the back door, startling me. Mo stays put, happily eating. I head over and nearly trip when I see Zane on the other side of the glass. My face flushes. I tug at my shirt, wondering if it hugs too tight. Not much I can fix now. I crack the door open. "Hey, what's up?" Zane raises an eyebrow. "I think you know." "Meow," I groan, busted. To be fair, I didn't invite him in. Zane chuckles. Harboring fugitives now? Mind if I come in? Zane Foss. In my house. It's happened before. Fixing things with Nolan. But this feels different. Yeah, sure. Maybe you can convince him to listen to someone. He steps in, and I catch a whiff of clean skin and soap. My mind wanders where it shouldn't. Don't go there. Hey, Mo, Zane says, crouching to pet him. Your owner's looking for you. Mo meows like he's offended. She calls him mean one. Zane grins, but he seems sweet to me. I don't think he's happy over there, I admit. Too many cats. Maybe she won't notice one's missing. Zane scoops him up. Mo protests but doesn't try to escape. I step closer to pet him too. Dad says the same thing, Zane says, his voice low and warm. They argue about it a lot. I lean in and kiss Mo on the head. You could always come live with me. When I look up, Zane's watching me. There's something raw and real in his eyes. My heart skips. I bite my lip. He notices. His cheeks flush. Mine too. There's something dangerously comforting about being near him. He pushes back the darkness. Makes me feel light again. But this can't happen. I know better. I think it's time you take Mo back, I say softly. Maggie's probably wondering. Zane lingers, eyes locked on my lips. But you'll be sad if we leave. And I'll be too happy if you stay. This isn't fair to either of us. Bye, Zane. He smiles gently. See you around, Lena. I hope I do.
Chapter 4. Zane. Last night stayed with me. The weight of that moment. The way Lena kissed the cat and not me. The way she told me to leave like it physically hurt her. Has clung to me ever since. I'm not imagining things. She's drawn to me. I just wish Savvy wasn't working so much. She's the only person I could talk to about this without getting judged. Dad? He'd list all the reasons this is a terrible idea. She's too old for you. She just went through a breakup. She's carrying emotional baggage. None of that matters to me. I don't want to run from her sadness. I want her to talk to me about it. Let me carry a piece of it. But how do I get her to trust me? Meow. Mo's standing by the door of Gordon's old place, tail twitching. I grin and abandon the trim work I've been doing. You want to go see our girl? I ask, scooping him up. His rumbling purr gives me my answer. We sneak around, avoiding any direct sightlines to Maggie. When we reach Lena's back door, I angle my body to shield Mo from view. Lena opens the door, eyes wide when she sees the orange blur in my arms. Zane! What are you doing? I grin. Mo wanted a visit. We're on a stealth mission. Let us in. She laughs quietly and opens the door wider. Hurry before we're spotted. Inside, she scoops Mo up with a happy smile. I got you a few things today, she coos at him. Mo meows, clearly pleased. She sets him down and walks upstairs. Naturally, we follow. In her bathroom, there's a small setup. Litter box, food, and water bowls already full. This is your home away from home, she says to him. There are toys in the living room, too. Mo inspects the litter box, so we give him some privacy. As we step out, I catch sight of a room across the hall. It's a nursery. Mint green walls, soft lighting. Quiet. I drift inside. I know we're not supposed to paint, Lena blurts behind me. I'll change it back. Don't, I say, turning toward her. It's beautiful. Leave it. She lowers her eyes. It won't happen now. My chest tightens. I step closer, gently brushing my fingers across her cheek. She looks so tired. I want to be someone she can lean on. Even if I can't fix what's broken, Maybe I can share some of the weight. Just because you and Travis ended doesn't mean you won't get everything you still hope for, I tell her. You deserve it all. She tries to smile, but her lip trembles. And then, like something inside her breaks, she folds in on herself and cries. I catch her in my arms. She's warm, soft, and trembling. She smells like tears and perfume. I hold her tight, rubbing her back, whispering anything gentle I can think of. She clutches me like I'm the only steady thing in the room. And maybe in this moment, I am. What can I do? I whisper. Tell me how to help. You already are, she sniffles. I needed that cry. I'm sorry. This is so embarrassing. I shake my head. If anything, I should be embarrassed. I'm totally gone for this woman, completely addicted to her energy, her heart, her everything. She pulls back, wipes at her cheeks. You're a good man. My chest swells. For a second, I'm not someone's kid or someone's burden. I'm just me, seen by someone I care about. I wipe another tear off her face with my thumb. Her eyes flutter. I make a mental note to touch her gently like that again. Want to stay for dinner? She asks. Maybe a movie? I smirk. Absolutely. She closes the nursery door and we head downstairs. My mind wanders for a second, imagining rocking a baby in that room. It's too soon, too much, but the thought makes my heart thump harder. She's everything I want. She pulls out a frozen lasagna, and I try not to grimace. That'll take a while. Want me to cook instead? Her eyes light up. You cook? I usually just eat this stuff even though I hate it. No one should suffer through frozen lasagna, I say, opening her fridge. Let me see what we're working with. There's not much, so I get creative. Cut up sausage, find frozen veggies, garlic bread, and salvageable salad. I'll bring real groceries tomorrow, I say, already chopping. Tonight's improv night. She smiles. Honestly, anything is better than that lasagna. So that's a quiet yes to tomorrow. Mo shows up as things start sizzling. I catch Lena watching me while I move around her kitchen. It's not nerves this time. It feels natural. Taking care of her? I want that. After carrying responsibility at home for so long, stepping in here feels right. Want tea or something else? I ask. I'm trying to be good, she says, unsure. Water okay? Water's fine, babe. Silence. Crap. I stiffen. She doesn't say anything, just gets 2 bottles and sets the table. We sit. I didn't mean to say that, I say quietly. It just came out. It's fine. We eat in silence for a few minutes. Did I ruin this? I ask. Tell me I didn't. She pauses. This? We're just friends, right? Friends. Sure. If that's what this is. Yeah. So how's the food? I deflect. It's great. I'm impressed. Me and Travis used to... She stops, eyes wide. Sorry, I shouldn't bring him up. I shake my head. He was part of your life. That matters. Don't hide pieces of yourself. She blinks. You're way more mature than I expected. I get that a lot. She stares at me. You're very intense. Everything you do feels like it means something. I chuckle. Intense? Yes. It makes me nervous. Are you scared of me? No, not like that, just… She trails off. There's this pull toward you. It feels risky, especially after everything. My heart stutters. She feels it too. Sometimes dangerous just means exciting, I say, nudging her foot under the table. I'm safe, babe. She giggles. You keep calling me babe. Makes me feel… hot. I grin. That's because you are. Mo jumps on the table with a loud meow. Dude, come on, I grumble, pulling him into my lap. I was doing well. I give him a piece of sausage. Thanks for ruining it. Lena's foot brushes mine. I glance up. The moment's not ruined, she says with a spark in her eyes. And you're flirting? It's actually pretty good. I could float through the roof right now. Dinner, laughter, flirting. With the woman I can't stop thinking about. Yeah, this feels real.
Chapter 5. Lena. Hey, focus. Maya snaps her fingers in front of my face. What is going on with you today? The truth? I don't really know. Something shifted last night over dinner with Zane. When he called me babe, it didn't feel wrong. It felt easy, natural. I wasn't lying when I told him he was intense, but hearing him on the phone with his dad afterward, talking about homework and graduation, snapped me back to reality. He's too young. He's the neighbor's son, and I'm barely climbing out of a breakup. That's the thing with Zane. He doesn't hesitate. He looks at me like I'm the most certain thing he's ever wanted. You mentioned smoke and sugar? I finally say, scrambling for the last thing she said. Sorry, my head's somewhere else. Maya stops on the walking trail and plants herself in front of me. Exactly. That's why we're going on that double date tonight. 2 guys from my gym invited us. I'm taking Wyatt. You get the other one. I blink. A date? Maya, number? I like someone else. Why not? She asks. Come on, Lena. Travis is probably already swiping right and getting laid. It's your turn to have some fun. Her words sting, even though she's trying to help. Travis probably is back out there. The guy's a walking fitness ad. He'd be a catch anywhere. Once that used to be me next to him. Now I feel like I'm constantly sucking in my stomach. I've been walking with Maya. Maybe I should give up carbs altogether, but no matter how I dress it up, I always feel like the before photo standing next to her. Damn it, Maya mutters. That came out wrong. I didn't mean to make you feel worse. You've just been doing better lately, and I thought it was time to test the dating waters again. I've been better because of Zane. He's made the heaviness fade for the first time in a while. Just say you'll come, Maya pleads. I'll do your eyeshadow. You know that's my art form. She's not wrong. Oh, hey, Zane, Maya calls out suddenly. Tell Lena she's beautiful and deserves better. He doesn't miss a beat. Lena, you're beautiful, and you deserve better. See? Maya says, grinning. Even the neighbor kids agree. Zane steps into view, looking confused. That backward ball cap and easy smile of his? Way too effective. I'm trying to get her to go on a double date, Maya explains. She deserves a little attention. I freeze as Zane's expression shifts. His smile fades, replaced by something sharper, sadder. Tell her no, I silently beg. But instead, he stares at me with those hurt eyes. If the guy doesn't see how amazing you are, he's an idiot, he says flatly. And then he turns and walks away, taking whatever spark I had with him. See? Maya says, still oblivious. Total fool. Let's go get ready. I try to convince myself this is a good decision. I pick out jeans that hug me in the right places and a black top that dips low enough to feel daring. I add some fun jewelry and wedges. On the surface, I look confident. Inside, I'm a mess. At Smoke and Sugar, we're greeted by Savvy. She's young, gorgeous, and working the hostess stand like it's a runway. Her hair's in a perfect top knot, and even her simple black uniform looks designer. No wonder Zane might flirt with her. Who wouldn't? Hey, Lena, she greets brightly. We've crossed paths around the complex. She's sweet, but has that fire in her eyes kind of confidence. Maya stiffens beside me, still bitter that Savvy ended up with Travis. We're meeting a couple guys, Maya says coolly. They should be tall, built, and handsome. Savvy hesitates, then nods. Right this way. Maya strides ahead, every curve on display. I follow more cautiously, that creeping self-doubt crawling up again. A tall blonde guy greets her with a hug. She melts into it. I'm Wyatt, he says, shaking my hand. This is Conrad. Conrad is hot, objectively. Hi, I say, offering a polite smile. I'm Lena. He gives me a quick once-over and then shifts his gaze to Maya. I feel that familiar flush of shame creep up. I'm the afterthought. Great. We sit. Maya is charming, laughing easily. Conrad glances at me again and sneers. I swear it. I shrink. That protective shell I'd built? Gone. The menu is full of indulgent choices, but now I'm just trying to find a salad. So, you guys know Maya from the gym? I ask, eyes glued to the menu. Yeah, Conrad says with a smirk. It's where all the hot girls hang out. You should try it. I blink. Excuse me? The gym, he repeats, tone condescending. You'd benefit. Maya, completely missing the jab, lights up. I have been begging you to come with me. I also train on the side, Conrad adds. Happy to give you some tips. The way he says it makes my stomach twist. Dinner drags, they drink. I go quiet. I'm over it. Last night with Zane? That was real. This question mark. This is punishment. When Wyatt suggests hitting a bar, I jump in. Maya's had enough. Time to head home. She pouts, but I steer her toward the exit. Wyatt kisses her goodbye. Conrad stays beside me. You should call me, he says, giving my butt a slap. We'll get that body right. Bet there's something cute under all this. All this. My jaw clenches. He reeks of booze and garlic. He might have muscles, but he's nothing but mean inside. Go to hell, I snap. He flinches, surprised. I turn and yank Maya away. She complains in the car, but I feel lighter with each step I take away from those jerks. After I help her into her place, I finally head home. Mo darts in like he owns the place. He's basically mine now. As I go to shut the door, I hear someone clear their throat. Zane is on his porch, arms crossed, watching me. Hey, I say, stepping onto my patio. Everything okay? He shakes his head, jaw tight. Not really. My stomach drops. Why? His eyes narrow. You're smart, Lena. You know why? I swallow. You're upset I went on that date. He shrugs, but it's tense. Upset? That's one word. Angry? He stands, walks toward me, each step deliberate. Number just want to know. Did he make you happy? Did he make you smile? I glance away. His presence is magnetic. Lena, he says, low and rough. Are you happy? I shake my head. He lifts a hand to my cheek. Did he even see you? I look up at him. His eyes are burning with emotion. No, I whisper, the date was awful. His jaw clenches. He didn't deserve you. He leans forward, forehead resting against mine. Did I do something wrong last night? Tears prick my eyes. Number? That's why it scared me. His thumb sweeps across my cheek. You're a mystery, babe. Why's doing everything right a bad thing? Because it felt too perfect. He leans in, lips brushing mine. I'll protect your heart. You don't have to be scared. And softly, like a promise, I whisper back, okay. It's more than just consent. It's an invitation to something deeper, something real, something that maybe I've needed all along.
Chapter 6. Zane. I can't stop myself. Her lips are right there and I lose all control. With a low, guttural sound, I press my mouth to hers. There's something inside me demanding to claim her, like it's no longer a choice. Earlier, when Savvy sent that text, it wrecked me. Savvy. Just saw Maya and Lena on a double date with some total hotties. Adorable, right? She even included a photo. One glance at the guy across from Lena told me everything. He looked perfect, fit, confident, her age. And then there's me. When Lena got home, all I wanted to know was what I'd done wrong the night before. Turns out nothing. I did everything right. And now, I'm kissing her like I'll never get the chance again. She tastes like something I've craved for a long time. Something warm and electric. She lets out a soft moan, and it sends a jolt through me. One hand slides into her hair, the other lands at her waist, my thumb brushing the bare skin just under her shirt. She shouldn't want me, but she does, and it gives me hope. Her hands roam over my chest, lighting me up. I'm already painfully hard, just from being near her. That's how strong this pull is. I love your mouth, I murmur between kisses, gently tugging her bottom lip with my teeth. I've been losing sleep thinking about it. This is heaven. She lets out a breathless laugh. You're a damn good kisser. I'm not complaining. Even though she's joking, her words hit me hard. I want to lock this in, make it something real. But I know if I move too fast, she might push me away. I could stay like this for hours, just kissing her, tasting her, making her smile. Eventually, I pull back just enough to see her face. Her eyes are hazy, lips red and slightly parted. I'm hooked, I whisper. I could look at you all night. Her smile curls, sultry. Or you could keep kissing me. I take the invitation, diving back in. Her tongue teases mine, playfully dancing, and it nearly breaks my control. My brain flashes to things I shouldn't be thinking yet. Not unless I want to embarrass myself. You want to come inside? She murmurs against my mouth. My entire body screams, yes. But I shake my head. Not tonight. She pulls back slightly, frowning. Why not? Because you deserve more than just a heat-of-the-moment decision. I want this to be real, not rushed. I need you to know what you're getting into with me. I already do, she says, voice low. But I haven't forgotten that double date. She still needs time to figure this out. I take a step back, forcing space between us. I'm taking you out tomorrow. Her brows lift. Do I get a say in that? Nope. I grin. Wear comfy shoes and come hungry. I steal one more kiss before turning away. She's still standing there, stunned. See you tomorrow, beautiful, I say. That's a promise. So, you and Lena. Savvy takes a sip of her soda like she's solving a complex math problem. I glance up from my trim work, annoyed. What about it? She's older. I glare. Says the girl dating guy's older than your dad. She winces slightly but lets it slide. I'm just saying, it's unexpected. Have you slept with her? I feel the heat rise up my neck. We kissed. That's it. Believe me, I wanted more. And you didn't go for it? She smirks. Who are you and what did you do with Zane Foss? I'm trying to take it slow. I don't want to screw this up. She's amazing. I don't want to mess it up by rushing. Savvy sets her drink down and leans in. You're totally into her. It's adorable. I nod, not even denying it. She deserves someone who handles this right. Then just be yourself. It doesn't have to be perfect. From what you've told me, she's already falling for you. Maybe she is. Later that night, I knock on Lena's door. When she opens it, my jaw practically unhinges. She's stunning. Wow, you look incredible, babe. I forgot what I was gonna say. She laughs, and even her laugh is sexy. The dress hugs her curves in all the right places, floral and feminine, but the neckline has me struggling to stay focused. She glances down at the flowers in my hand. Did you raid a pond for those? Only the best for you. She chuckles and places them in a vase. Mo darts around my legs like he's part of this date too. He's clearly obsessed with you. She arches a brow. You or the cat? Fair question. While she fills the vase, I try not to stare. But her backside in that dress? Impossible not to. Where are we going? She asks. I glance at her shoes. Those wedges are hot, but you'll want sneakers unless you want me carrying you. She snorts. Let me change. I'll spare you the back pain. When she returns in Converse, I grab my bag and take her hand. We walk toward the back of the complex where there's a hidden path up a wooded hill. I've never been back here, she whispers. Should I be scared? Just squirrels. Maybe a rabbit. I've got you. The moonlight cuts through the trees as we hike up. At the top, the trail opens into a quiet clearing where I set up a picnic table years ago. Tonight, it's covered with a yellow tablecloth, flowers, and flickering candles. Lena stares in awe. This is wow. Sit. Let me do the rest. I light the candles, then unpack our food. Salads, stuffed mushrooms, homemade lasagna. I learned from Maggie when I was a kid. Pinterest did the rest. She laughs. You're full of surprises. The mushrooms get a moan of approval. The lasagna earns praise too, especially when I shave fresh Parmesan over hers. We talk. She tells me about her job, the patients she helps. The way her eyes light up, I could watch it forever. After dinner, I pull out dessert. Do you like chocolate? She grins. Who doesn't? I offer her a forkful. She leans in and takes the bite straight from the fork, never breaking eye contact. Hot. You're killing me, I mutter. My turn. She feeds me and I'm toast. This woman, she's it. I don't want to escape this. Not ever.
Lena. This date is something out of a movie. Who would have guessed Zane Foss had this romantic side? My heart keeps skipping beats every time he does something unexpectedly sweet. And wow, can he kiss? After demolishing that slice of cake in the most sensual way imaginable, I'm aching to kiss him again. There's a spot through those trees, he says with a grin, where you can lie back and see the stars perfectly, like you're floating in space. I don't even hesitate. Lead the way. We pack up the containers, snuff out the candles, and he takes my hand to guide us through a small patch of trees. Something rustles nearby, and I jump slightly. He squeezes my hand in reassurance, calming me instantly. We reach a clearing where he's laid out a blanket. He thought this out ahead of time, every detail. I don't think anyone's ever done this much for me on a date. I've never brought anyone here before, he says as we sit. This has always been my quiet place. I lie down and gaze up. The trees create a dark frame around a sky bursting with stars. It's peaceful, almost surreal. It's beautiful, I whisper. Yeah, he replies, eyes on the sky, or maybe me. We fall into a comfortable silence, fingers intertwined. I want to know everything about you, Lena. The easy stuff, the hard stuff, everything. Normally I'd shut down. I hate talking about the painful things, but Zane makes me feel safe. I've had a really good life, I say, my voice soft. My parents are great. Maya's been my ride or die forever, and I love my job. He waits quietly, knowing there's more. I guess I just needed a fairy tale ending, I continue. I kissed some frogs before I met Travis, but when I did, he seemed like the right one. He was attractive, responsible, a stable choice. That's really what it felt like, a mutual decision. Zane gently squeezes my hand. So basically, he was like that pack of filet mignon at the grocery store. Mid-range price, solid quality, nothing flashy. I laugh. Wow, comparing my ex to meat, he'd be thrilled. I mean, he was a beefcake, Zane says casually. Beefcake? Really? What are you, 80? He turns on his side and grins. You love my weirdness. He's not wrong. Keep going, he says, voice soft. Tell me more. I glance at the sky, then back at his face. He looks young, but also strong and sure in a way that makes me feel steady again. I moved into my unit at Moonlit Gables first. Then, after a couple of months, Travis moved in too. It felt right, like we were building a life. It was nice. He listens, no judgment, no defensiveness, just present. Things were good at first, but after a while, I started thinking about the next step, marriage. And when I brought it up, it was like I flipped a switch in him. He shut down. I closed my eyes, letting the memories rush back. I thought maybe I was imagining things, but I wasn't. So I just threw myself into planning a wedding anyway, trying to manifest it into reality. I sigh. When he got home from work, I'd bombard him with budgets and guest lists. I didn't even notice how much pressure I was putting on him until he started smoking again. Zane gently strokes my cheek. That's not on you. He should have spoken up. How does an 18-year-old get it so right? You're right, but I didn't stop. And the more he pulled away, the more I clung. I could feel it falling apart and couldn't do anything to stop it. My voice trembles. Then, I got pregnant. Totally unexpected, but I saw it as a blessing. Like it was a sign to pull us back together. Zane kisses my forehead. You thought it would heal everything. I nod, tears slipping down my cheeks. And for a while it felt like it did. He was trying, I was hopeful. But then, I lost it. I shut down after that, I whisper. I needed him to help me, to fix things, but he couldn't. We started fighting all the time, and eventually he left. Zane gently turns my face toward his. You're not a failure, Lena. You're strong, stronger than you know. When he kisses me again, I pull him closer. I need the comfort, the connection. His mouth moves with mine, his hands tangled in my hair. I feel his body, hard and wanting, pressing against me. You're amazing, he murmurs. I can't get enough of you. I wrap my legs around him, urging him closer. I want to feel all of him, every inch. He hesitates, breath ragged. Lena, I want you so badly, but I need to know what you want. Tell me. His voice is velvet, full of restraint. Just move against me, I whisper. I need it. He groans, hips rolling forward. There's only fabric between us, but every grind sends shockwaves through me. Oh God, I moan. That's it. Each movement draws me closer. I can feel myself unraveling under his touch. Please, I whisper. I need more. I want to, he says, barely holding it together. But not here. Not like this. When it happens, it's going to be slow. Special. I whimper. Then touch me. Inside? He asks, kissing the corner of my mouth. Yes. His hand moves between us, slipping beneath my panties. He touches me gently, reverently. You're soaked, he says, breath catching. I drive you this wild? I nod, biting my lip. He teases me with slow, perfect circles, building me up inch by inch. His every touch is calculated, attuned to every sound I make. When he slides a finger inside me, I gasp. The orgasm comes fast, intense, and full body. I tremble in his arms, heart pounding. He lets me ride it out, drawing it out just a little longer. Then he pulls his finger away and brings it to his lips, sucking it clean while watching me. I want more of that, he whispers. From you. With you. I'm breathless. You're hard. I know, but if we keep going, he sighs. I'll lose control, and I don't want that. I want you to know I'm here for you, not just for this. He presses a soft kiss to my lips. Let's walk a bit. Clear our heads. Then I'll take you home. This man is stealing my heart. And soon, he'll have every piece of it.
Yettavadu, Zane. I can't stop replaying last night in my head. Apparently, it showed. Coach Long slapped me with detention for zoning out. Totally worth it. Now that I've finally escaped the boredom, I'm on my way to Lena's job, hoping to surprise her. We still haven't exchanged numbers. Not that we need to when we live next door. The physical therapy clinic is packed. Cars everywhere. For a second, I hesitate. Maybe she's too busy. Maybe I'll just distract her. But then I glance at the iced coffee I picked up for her. No way I'm letting that go to waste. Come on, I mutter. Grow a pair. Go see your girl. My girl. At least I hope that's what she is now. I grab the drink and head inside. The place is buzzing. The receptionist doesn't even notice me. My eyes search for her, and then I spot her. She's working on a guy who looks about my age, muscular and athletic. Her hands are pressing into his thigh. It's her job. Still, I hate it. Take a picture if you want a keepsake, the guy jokes, shooting me a smug look. Thigh porn, man. Lena sighs, clearly annoyed, and finally turns to see who he's talking to. The second our eyes meet, her expression shifts, surprise, then confusion. Yeah, this was a bad idea. The guy groans on the table, pain or pleasure, who knows, and my chest tightens like someone's twisting a knife. What are you doing here? Lena asks, voice tense. I awkwardly hold out the drink. The guy smirks at me like I'm free entertainment. Lena keeps working, her hands still on his thigh. I thought I'd bring you coffee, I mutter, but I'll leave it at the front. Sorry, I shouldn't have come. Later, bro, the guy calls, laughing like he's on stage. Next time, schedule an appointment. I don't wait. I turn and hurry toward the desk, slamming the cup down harder than I meant to. Drops of condensation spray everywhere. For Lena, I snap, then bolt out. What the hell was that? I get in my car and take off, heart pounding and face burning. I can't believe I just pulled that jealous stunt at her workplace. I feel like an idiot. I'm so flustered. I run a red light. A second later, flashing lights appear in my rearview mirror. Perfect. I pull over, rolling down the window. The officer walks up and smirks. Cole. He leans down, shaking his head with a grin. Rough day? I screwed up. I groan. Just give me the ticket. Your dad's one of my closest friends. I'm not writing you up. But slow down, kid. Got it. I rub the back of my neck. Thanks, Cole. You okay? Not really. But you're not my therapist. I'm also your neighbor. My shift ends now. Meet me at the diner. I hesitate. And yes, he adds, Savvy told me. You're head over heels for Lena. Let's talk. I follow him to the diner, stomach sinking. Once we've ordered, Cole gives me that cop stare. Start talking. I'm not a kid, I mutter. Same age as the woman you're sharing with your best friend. His brow lifts. You're pissed. Noted. Now spill it. I unload everything. The party, the cat, the double date last night, the awkward mess today. I leave out Lena's private stuff, but he gets the picture. By the time I finish, our drinks and appetizers arrive. How many girls have you dated? Cole asks. I shift uncomfortably. Not many. You're dating a woman now. That means stepping up. I bristle. He holds up a hand. Not saying you're immature, but storming out because she was working? That's high school drama. You care about her? Act like a man. That's why I left. I realized it was stupid. It wasn't stupid. Bringing her coffee? Sweet move. But are you her boyfriend? I bite my lip. I don't know. Because you haven't asked. Real men use words, Zane, not assumptions. I groan. I just don't want to mess this up. She's amazing. I want to make her happy. You already are. But if you want to keep her, talk to her. Be clear about what you want. What if she's just having fun? Then you ask her. No more guessing. When Lena gets home, I'm sitting on her front step. Her expression is unreadable. I stand and walk over. She's tense but doesn't back away. I'm sorry, I start. I just wanted to surprise you. Her shoulders ease a little. It was sweet. Thank you. I should have told you first. Showing up like that was over the line. She takes my hand. No, it was thoughtful, but the way you looked at me while I was working, that wasn't okay. And running out like that? Embarrassing. I nod. I talked to Cole. He pulled me over, talked me down. You were jealous of Rico? The name makes me cringe. Maybe a little, I admit. Rico is harmless and annoying, but if you throw tantrums at my job again, that's a real problem. Got it? There's steel in her eyes. I like it. It won't happen again. I promise. You believe me? She smiles. I do. Forgive me? Of course. She kisses me. Hard. Want to hang out with Mo? She teases. Guess the cat stayed. We go inside. While she showers, I chill with Mo. When she returns, she's in barely there sleepwear that's testing every ounce of my self-control. Are you trying to kill me? I ask, eyes fixed on her. She walks over and I pull her into my arms. I like you, Zane. A lot. And I know we're both figuring things out. I'm sorry, too, for how I reacted. I kiss her. Let's be past it now. We are. And can I still bring coffee if I act like a decent human? She grins. So I'm officially your girlfriend? Unless you object. Not at all. Just maybe less sugar in the coffee next time. Deal. I'll balance it with a healthy dinner tonight. I'm cooking. Again? Every night, if you let me. She smirks. Put me to work then. You're gonna sit on the counter and look gorgeous while I handle the food. Gorgeous, huh? I smack her ass playfully. You know it. Now get up there. I've got you.
Divyate, Lena, we're moving fast, maybe too fast. Earlier today, I told myself I'd come home and put the brakes on. I wasn't lying when I said I felt embarrassed about how Zane acted at my job, but then he was there, waiting for me, apologetic, heart in his eyes. How could I shut him down when he looked like a lost puppy? What? He asks, pausing mid-dish at the sink. You okay? Perfect, I reply. He flashes that boyish grin and turns back to the skillet. He's sweet, thoughtful. A woman could get used to this kind of treatment. Mo rubs against my leg, purring like a motor. I scoop him up, his warmth settling against my chest. I think I've truly stolen this cat. Not just in jest, but for real. And honestly, I'm not giving him back. You sure you don't want to come to bed with me? I tease, knowing full well the effect it'll have on him. His head snaps around, eyes wide, cheeks blazing. What? I thought we were taking it slow. I laugh. Relax, I'm messing with you, but I do have another way to say thanks. I don't need anything back, babe, he says, earnest as ever. I set Mo down and approach slowly. Maybe not, but you're going to want this. He doesn't protest when I tug at his belt, his breath hitching. His jeans slide down, and the sight of him in snug red boxer briefs has me licking my lips. You're seriously going to destroy me, he mutters. No one's coming to help, I whisper, dropping to my knees. Just me. As I pull his boxers down, his arousal springs free, hard and flushed. Nice, I say with a playful smirk. Very impressive. He braces himself against the sink, one hand trembling. You can touch me, I encourage. Let me know what feels right. With you? He rasps. Everything. I take him in hand, slow and deliberate. His cock jumps in my grasp. Has anyone ever done this before? He groans. Number never. That knowledge, being his first, ignites something in me. I trail my tongue along his shaft, tasting him. His hand tangles in my hair, but it's gentle. He's on the edge, and I want to push him over. You taste good, I murmur. I want every last drop. He gasps as I take him deeper. His muttered curses become a rhythm. Oh, God, Lena. I pull back just long enough to say, use my mouth. Show me what you like. He bucks his hips, overwhelmed. I hold steady, letting him thrust until his climax crashes into him. He holds me there, his body shaking. When he finishes, I stand and he pulls me into a desperate kiss, his need still radiating off him. Do you want? He asks, breathless. Yes, I whisper. Take me upstairs. But a knock at the back door cuts through the moment. He freezes, pulling up his boxers in a rush. I groan and peek around the corner. Maggie. Great. Mo darts underfoot as I open the door, trying to appear casual. Oh, hey, Maggie, what's up? She squints at me. Seen Mo? That rascal keeps slipping over here. I open my mouth, unsure how to explain. But Zane appears behind her, holding Mo. He must have slipped out the front to intercept. This guy? He asks. He's got some serious energy. Mo meows, claws gripping Zane's shirt. His fly is still open. I almost laugh. Troublemaker, Maggie mutters. His siblings stay put, but not him. Want me to carry him back? Zane offers. She nods, linking her arm with his. Might as well. I'm too old to chase cats. He glances back at me, mouthing, Sorry. I mouth, Thank you. His wink is wicked. My heart stutters. Later, Maya shows up and drags me on a walk. I need to debrief about my lunch date, she announces. Epic fail. With Wyatt? She nods. What was I thinking? Must have been the wine. Sober, the guy's a bore. Thank God you didn't let me go home with him. I always have your back. She eyes me. Okay, now spill. I saw you with Zane. What's going on? So I tell her. Everything. The kisses, the date, the tension, the oral appreciation. No way, she whispers. You're seriously hooking up with the hot neighbor kid? Girl! I roll my eyes. He's 18. Barely. Are you judging me? She softens. Not judging, you're glowing. Just worried. Because you think I'm replacing Travis? She hesitates. When I'm with Zane, it's not like that, I say. He makes me feel seen, desired, alive. I don't feel broken anymore. She stops walking and grabs my shoulders. You deserve all of that. I just don't want to watch you fall again. You've come so far. I'll be careful, I promise. Zane passes by then, heading to Gordon's place. His eyes lock with mine. My heart leaps. Maya sighs. I think I'm too late. Too late for what? She cups my cheek. To warn you before you fall. Because, girl, you're already gone. Maybe she's right. Maybe I've already fallen, and I don't want to stop. Whatever this is, it's burning hot, and I just want to feed the flame.
Patavade. Zane. Lena. Oh my God. Thank you. The fruit is such a hit here at work. You're such a sweetheart. I can't help but grin at her message. It's been a few days since that unforgettable night, since she completely wrecked me in the best way, and I haven't stopped thinking about her. Lena's on my mind all day, every day. As much as I wanted to be with her again right away, I've kept my distance. I don't want to come off too intense. I meant it when I said I wanted to really know her, not just jump straight into bed. So I've kept it physical distance only, texting instead. Not proud of it, but I snagged her number from Dad's phone. I know she's busy with work during the day, and I've been tied up with school and helping Dad fix up Gordon's old place every evening. He wants it ready to rent ASAP, and I've been working hard. Well, minus a few distractions. Me. Took forever to slice the cantaloupe into star shapes. Just saying. Lena. Wait. You made that fruit bouquet? I thought it was from that fancy place that delivers. I swear you keep surprising me. That fancy place wanted over $100. I knew I could whip one up myself for a fraction of the price. Me. Delivery was the tricky part. Got savvy to sneak it in for me before school. Thought I was being subtle. Lena. I was too swamped to notice. Seriously, though, you're an incredibly thoughtful man. Me. Can I take you out tonight? Lena. I was hoping you'd ask. I miss you. Gordon's unit must be almost done, right? Me. Close. I'll swing by after work. Lena. Dress code. Practical or sexy? Me. You're always sexy. Lena. Ugh. Client just walked in. Text you later. Are we interrupting your social hour, Mr. Foss? Coach Long's voice cuts through the room. I flinch and stuff my phone away as the class snickers. Totally worth it. But I'm not about to earn detention and lose time with Lena. At lunch, I drop down beside Savvy, who's halfway through a sandwich. She liked the bouquet? She mumbles. I smirk. Especially after she found out I made it. Honestly, it was awesome. Vale's got a baby shower coming up. You should do one for that, I'll pay you. I'm not trying to become the fruit bouquet guy, but for Savvy? Sure. Of course. I take a bite of the cafeteria burger and wince. Hey, can I get your opinion on something? Always. Me and Lena, we've done stuff, but not everything. Heat crawls up my neck. Savvy snorts. Stuff like what? You know what I mean. She grins. Sorry, it's just fun watching you squirm. Go on. I want to make tonight special. Not overdo it, just thoughtful. First of all, she says, eyes narrowing, you're already thoughtful. And definitely a man. Second, wherever you take her, she'll love it. She pauses. But take her to Smoke and Sugar. I'll be working. I won't spy, promise. We've got killer desserts. She's watching what she eats. Savvy rolls her eyes. Wrong move. Let her decide. If you start enforcing the healthy stuff on date night, it's a vibe killer. Just take her, offer dessert, and let her choose. Got it, I sigh. She leans in. Also, do I need to give you the sex talk? Thankfully, the bell rings. Bye, Savvy. Later, boner boy. She's gonna pay for that. I'm pacing my living room like a lunatic, glancing at the clock every 5 seconds. She's next door, getting ready. And I'm losing my mind. You okay? I spin around to find Dad watching me, arms crossed. Don't sneak up on me like that. You're dressed up. Didn't know you owned a shirt with buttons. I roll my eyes. Got a date. Shirt's new. He raises a brow. With who? I hesitate. The neighbor. He frowns. Which one? Lena. Recognition dawns, followed quickly by judgment. Travis's ex? She's not his anymore, I snap. Don't say that again. He raises his hands. Whoa, easy. I'm serious. She's not a possession. She's also older than you, and you're in high school. I'm not a kid. He sighs. All right. Just, be smart, Bray. I nod. I am. Have you... Dad! He chuckles. Just saying. Be careful. I'm too young to be a grandpa. A flicker of something warm crosses my mind. Lena, barefoot in the grass, round with our baby. I shake it off. Wrap it up, he says again, more serious. And be ready for fallout. This could get messy. I know, but she's worth it. She's next door. We can't pretend it never happened if things go sideways. They won't. He studies me, then nods. Good luck. I step outside and cross to her place. Mo's already at the door, tail flicking like he's been waiting all day. You and me both, I mutter. She answers the door in a flowing brown skirt and soft cream cami under a light orange sweater. Her legs look impossibly long, and her smile hits me like a freight train. You look, I blink, unreal. I like how you never hide what you're feeling, she says. You're a dream, Lena. Mo slips past us into the house. We laugh as she closes the door. Ready for date night, boyfriend? I take her hand, kiss it softly. Staring at you all night without being able to touch you. Torture. She grins. Touch all you want. So I kiss her, hard.
11th, Lena. Zane cleans up real nice. I used to think he was cute in his usual t-shirts and jeans, but tonight, in a button-down and a crisp pair of jeans, he's flat out hot. He glances over with a sly grin while driving, one hand steady on the wheel, the other holding mine. There's a quiet confidence about him tonight, and I'm definitely feeling it. As we pull up to Smoke and Sugar, a little nervous flutter hits me. It's not because the last time I was here was with Travis. It's the price tag. This place isn't cheap, and I know Zane works part-time. Maybe I should offer to pay? But that might offend him. He takes pride in these gestures, and I don't want to step on that. He's already gone above and beyond so many times. Relax, enjoy this. Still, I can't deny the nerves. This is our first real public date. The late-night dinners, home-cooked meals, those secret moments, those were all in our bubble. Tonight, we're out there for the world to see. What if people judge us? What if they think I'm some older woman preying on the sweet neighborhood boy? I shake off the doubt. Zane's been nothing but amazing. If he's not worried about what others think, then why should I be? When he jogs around to open my door, offering me his hand, my stomach flips. He helps me out, then leans in to kiss me, a quick, confident kiss that leaves me dizzy. God, you're beautiful, he murmurs. He says it so easily, like it's the most natural thing in the world, and maybe, just maybe, I'm starting to believe it too. We walk in hand. Savvy spots us from the hostess stand and immediately lights up. You two are disgustingly cute, she gushes, pulling us in for hugs. I snagged a rooftop table just for you. Technically, it's reservations only, but perks of knowing the hostess. Zane grins. Thanks, Sav. You're the best. She leads us up to the rooftop where soft lights twinkle above and the downtown lights shimmer below. A few other couples are scattered around, making it feel intimate but lively. Zane pulls out my chair, then sits across from me, his eyes doing that slow scan that makes my skin heat. What? I ask, smiling. Can't stop looking at you. Cue my heart melting. Same, I whisper, tucking a strand of hair behind my ear. A server comes by and reads us the specials. Zane orders the maple glazed bacon bites to start. I order a midnight Manhattan, whiskey, vermouth, black cherry, and a smoky twist. He opts for soda. As soon as the server leaves, I lean in. What do you really want from life? He pauses, considering. His eyes soften. I want to be a good husband, a hands-on dad, someone who's around like my dad was. I want a life where I can work hard but still be present. My throat tightens. I imagine him with a baby on his hip and a toddler tugging at his leg, and I feel something shift inside me. She'll be lucky, I say quietly, even if I'm not sure I'm that woman. She will, he says, holding my gaze, because I'll give her everything, love her hard, dry every tear, never let her doubt herself. I don't know how he does this, how he makes me feel like the only woman in the world. The appetizers arrive and we dig in, talking about our dreams while devouring every bite. We end up ordering the same main dish, filet mignon. I go with the Brussels sprouts and crispy prosciutto. He gets the sweet corn and jalapeno pudding. We share everything. It's incredible. I let go of the whole diet thing. There's always tomorrow. Tonight is about indulgence and good company. We talk about everything and nothing. He loves reality shows and falls asleep during movies. He once gave CPR to a drowning dog. His favorite color's green. He's never been to the beach. I tell him about all my weird quirks, too. It's easy, fun. We're a real match. Not just physically, but emotionally, mentally. When dessert rolls around, he leans forward with a wicked grin. Hear me out. We split the honeycomb ice cream flight and the molten chocolate whiskey cake. I don't even hesitate. I'm in. As we dig into the desserts, I realize we're holding hands across the table. His thumb strokes mine while he licks honey off his spoon. The way he looks at me has my stomach fluttering. Then his gaze drops to my lips, and just like that, the air shifts. Sweet turns to electric. Lena? I blink and turn to the familiar voice. Nick? He grins. Date night without the kids. Guess we weren't the only ones. He nods at Zane. Hey, man. I instinctively pull my hand back and stand up to hug Nick and Dane. Zane, this is Nick and Dane. Nick's Travis's cousin. Zane stands and politely shakes hands, but I see it, the flicker of hurt. Good to meet you, Nick says, then looks at me. Heard the news? Sorry, Lena. I really thought you and Travis were the real deal. I swallow hard. Yeah, me too. They leave and I sit down, kicking myself. I should have introduced Zane as my boyfriend. He is my boyfriend. But I froze. He goes quiet. The server brings the check. Zane pays without even glancing at the total. Outside, the silence follows us like a fog. When he opens my door, I can't take it anymore. I'm sorry, I whisper. Seeing Nick just threw me. I didn't mean to hurt you. He steps in close, brushing a strand of hair from my face. I didn't want to embarrass you. I held back. What were you going to say? His voice drops low. That you're mine, my girlfriend. A flush creeps up my neck. That's not embarrassing. I'm learning how to be the man you deserve. Not easy sometimes. I cup his cheek. You're doing amazing. I'm the one who slipped up. He kisses me, slow, software but full of meaning. You're here. That's what matters, he breathes. Then the kiss deepens. His hands find my waist, my hips. One slips under my skirt and grabs a handful of me, and suddenly we're not just kissing anymore. We're a spark away from combustion. I guide his hand lower. He groans. You want me to touch you here, right now? I nod. Just keep me quiet. He smirks. Not likely. His fingers slide beneath my panties, teasing, knowing exactly how to undo me. I bite back a moan. No one touches you like I do, he growls. Only you. And in minutes, I'm coming undone, right there by the car. He slips his fingers free, fixes my clothes, then stares at me like I'm his entire world. Let's go home, he murmurs. We're not done. I nod, legs still trembling. Next time it's my tongue, he adds. The neighbor's son is absolutely wrecking me, and I'm not complaining.
Pannirandavathu. Zane. Nothing compares to the way she tastes. It puts every dessert we just shared to shame. I crave the taste of her, the feel of her, knowing every inch of her body by touch and memory. I want to lose myself between her thighs, feel her unravel beneath my tongue. My mind is spinning, and even driving straight is a challenge. You're quiet again, she teases, a smile in her voice. I glance her way briefly, giving her a look that says everything I can't say aloud right now. She laughs, knowing exactly what that look means. The ache in my jeans tells no lies. Are we really about to finally do this? I want to give her all of me. But in the back of my mind, insecurity creeps in. I wonder about the other men she's been with, especially Travis. She never says a bad word about him, but I can't imagine he ever touched her the way I want to. I want to be the best she's ever had. But the fear of finishing too fast is real. Every night I've been practicing, doing my best to gain some control. As we pull up in front of her place, I try to slow my breathing. It's happening. I rush to her side of the car and open the door. Pleased, she waits for me like she's learning my rhythm. I help her out and drape my arm over her shoulders. She melts into me, and I swear she leans in just enough to catch my scent. Feels damn good knowing she's just as into me as I am her. The moment we step inside, it's game over. Her bag drops, my keys hit the floor, and we're tangled up in each other like we've been starved. I've wanted this off you all night, I growl, slipping her sweater from her shoulders and revealing her skin. You're so damn beautiful. She moans when I kiss down her neck, teeth and tongue teasing her earlobe. Every inch of her is addictive. Our mouths meet again. She tugs at my buttons and I freeze. Panic tightens in my gut. She's about to see me, really see me. What's wrong? She asks, breathless but focused. I'm, just not built like those guys you usually go for. She pulls back and cups my face. Are you seriously worried about that? I nod, embarrassed. She smiles. That makes two of us. I've got a shapewear prison under here, trying to keep everything in place. I shake my head, staring straight into her eyes. You're hot as hell. Everything about you is perfect. Same to you, she whispers. Her words hit me hard. Confidence blooms. I finish unbuttoning my shirt. She helps with my undershirt, dragging it off me with care. Her hands glide over my chest, and my breath catches. See? Perfect, she says, eyes shining. Just like the rest of you. I chuckle. He's your biggest fan. Another kiss pulls us back under. She doesn't hesitate when I lift her cami. Beneath it, just like she said, is a tight undergarment that looks like pure torture. "Take me to your room," I say, voice thick, because seeing you like this and not having a bed nearby is just cruel. She grabs my hand, and we head up. Mo gives us a look, but wisely stays back. In her room, she unfastens the shapewear and lets it fall away. Her skin is marked where the fabric pressed too tight. I trace one of the lines gently. "You wear this for you, or for me?" I wanted to look good. For you. You could show up in sweats and no makeup and still drive me wild. She laughs. "So I can burn this thing? Please do." I press a kiss to her stomach. "I love everything about you." We kiss again, and I manage to unhook her bra. When I finally slide it off, I can't help but just stare. "Holy crap," I breathe. "You're the most incredible thing I've ever seen." I palm myself over my jeans. "Honestly, I could come just looking at you. That's humiliating." She laughs. "Oh no, you're doing that inside me." That's all the encouragement I need. I rip off the rest of my clothes while she drops her skirt and panties. She saves her shoes for last, standing tall and proud, and completely bare. I follow her lead, though my striptease is more clumsy than sexy. She doesn't seem to mind. "Get on the bed," I murmur. "Spread those legs for me. I need to see what's mine." She climbs up, giving me a mouth-watering view of her backside. I nearly groan. She turns her head. "That overhead light is brutal. Turn it off?" I flip it off and switch on the lamp. "I'll never get enough of you." The soft glow makes her skin look like velvet. I crawl between her thighs and gently push them apart. Her body is beautiful, raw and real and all mine. This is my first time. She doesn't know that part. I've held that secret close. But the way she looks at me, it's like she believes in me. My tongue finds her slowly, gently. Her breathy moan spurs me on. I explore her, tasting every part of her, learning what makes her lose control. Every time I suck her clit, her hips rise in a silent plea. I can't stop. Her hands tangle in my hair as I plunge my tongue inside her. I work her clit with my fingers and tongue, desperate to give her more. She breaks apart beneath me, gasping and shaking. When it becomes too much, she nudges me away, laughing breathlessly. "How are you this good?" she says between gulps of air. "Feels natural with you," I whisper, kissing her belly as I move up. She gasps when I suck her nipple, then the other. Her fingers claw through my hair as our mouths crash together again. I'm so hard I ache. I grind against her, and she wraps her legs around me. "I've got a condom," I say, breathless. "Just one?" she teases. "That's optimistic." "I'm safe. No partners before you." Her eyes soften. "I'm clear too." I push inside her slowly, inch by inch, trying not to lose control. She moans. "You're big. It almost hurts." "Do you want me to stop?" Number God, no. It's perfect. I still, afraid to move too fast. "Just pull out when you need to," she says quietly. "I'm not on anything." "I will." We kiss again. I start to move. Her moans spur me on. I rub her clit again, gently. "It's too much," she whimpers. "But don't stop." I don't. She trembles again, gasping into my mouth as she climaxes. Her body squeezes me and I lose it. I pull out just in time, most of it landing on her stomach. I keep moving against her, riding it out, dazed. When it's over, I collapse on top of her, spent. That was incredible, I whisper. She strokes my back, still catching her breath. Yeah, and now we shower and go again. My body is already responding. Dating a younger guy does have its perks, she murmurs. She has no idea. I'm just getting started.
Lena. Zane's a total cuddler, and I'm not mad about it. The man's hand gravitates to my chest in his sleep, and let's just say, he's always ready if I press myself against him. This morning, I'm sore in the best way, thoroughly spent. Maybe I should tell Maya I've found a new workout routine, one that leaves every muscle pleasantly exhausted. A giggle escapes before I can stop it, and Zane's hand tightens slightly around my breast. I'm tempted to wake him for another round, but he looks worn out. So am I. Lying here tangled up with him feels like perfection. When was the last time I felt this kind of joy? College, maybe. Back when life revolved around parties and late-night laughs. Not with Travis. Not like this. As if sensing my drifting thoughts, Zane stirs behind me, his arousal pressing firmly against my back. Even half asleep, his hand moves from my chest to between my legs. He knows exactly how to touch me now. One gentle graze and I'm gasping. Then a voice cuts through the stillness. Deep, familiar. You moved on fast. It's not Zane, it's Travis. We shoot up in bed, scrambling to cover ourselves. I lock eyes with my ex, standing in my bedroom like he belongs there. What the hell are you doing here? I snap, my voice sharp. Travis stands with arms crossed, expression like I've betrayed him, like we're still together. Go downstairs, we're not dressed, I say, forcing calm. I'll be down in a minute. His jaw tightens, but he storms out. Zane quietly gets up and pulls on his boxers. He's unreadable, but I catch the tension in his shoulders. Still, I can't help but admire him. Bare skin, lean muscles, all mine. I throw on pajamas, brush my teeth, and head downstairs. Zane's in the kitchen making coffee. Travis is pacing the living room like he owns the place. How'd you get in? I ask coldly. Door wasn't even shut all the way. I thought something was wrong. He doesn't mention it was unlocked because we were too busy ripping clothes off to notice. You don't live here anymore, Travis. His eyes flick toward the kitchen. You're lucky I don't call the cops. Sleeping with a minor? Zane barrels in, fury blazing. I'm not a kid, and don't raise your voice at her again. Ever. I tug Zane back gently. It's okay. He backs off, retreating to the kitchen, but Travis is still watching him like a threat. This is low, Lena. Nolan's son? There's venom in his voice I've never heard before. What are you doing here? I ask again, softer. He sighs. I came to talk. About us. Zane returns, offering me a mug. Here, just how you like it. Thanks, I whisper. Should I go? He asks. I don't want him to, but I nod. He kisses my forehead and walks out. With him goes the warmth. I sit on the couch. Mo jumps into my lap, purring. Travis finally sits too, eyes heavy. I didn't expect to see that, he mutters. I didn't expect you to walk in on me. Nick said he saw you out. Didn't say you were dating a teenager. You've made your opinion clear, but you're in my house. Keep it respectful. He winces. Fair. You're not usually like this. I quit smoking. Now I feel everything, and it sucks. I nod. Good for you, though. He looks at me, his voice breaking. I've been thinking about the baby. My heart clenches. I miss them too, every day. That loss broke us. We were broken before. We just didn't want to admit it. Maybe we could fix it. We can't. Even in the beginning, Travis never made my heart skip. Zane does. Every time. I know you miss what we had, I say gently. but that was never going to last. Not really. He nods, jaw twitching like he might cry. You deserve real love, Travis. When you find it, you'll understand this wasn't it. He sighs, I'm sorry for barging in, for what I said about him. Thank you. I should go. Yeah, I need to find Zane. Make sure he knows we're okay. He stands. Tell him I'm sorry, and thank you for making you coffee. I should have done that for you. After Travis leaves, I take a long shower and put on my cutest white skirt. If I'm going to win my guy back, I might as well look irresistible doing it. I walk to the unit Zane's been working on. Wind lifts my skirt, and I clutch it down, ignoring the possibility of nosy neighbors catching a glimpse. Inside, rock music blasts. Zane's sanding a wall, dust clinging to him. He's shirtless but for a tank and in loose shorts. He looks edible. I turn off the speaker. He spins, tense, until his eyes land on me. Smart outfit choice. You really don't stop surprising me, I say, approaching. Most guys wouldn't handle that mess half as well. He raises a brow but doesn't step away. I rest my hand on his chest. You defended me, gave me space when I needed it, and didn't let jealousy take over. Pretty impressive for someone new to relationships. A smile tugs at his lips. I kiss him. It turns fiery, fast. He hauls me into the bathroom, bending me over the sink like he's been dying to do it all day. We didn't finish our talk, I manage to say as he hikes up my skirt. He growls, tugging down my panties. How'd it go? Fine, I whisper as he presses into me. He pulls my hair, grunting as he thrusts. His eyes are wild, locked on mine in the mirror. This ass, he pants, unreal. His rhythm is intense, possessive. It's raw and carnal, but so full of need. Mine, he growls with each thrust. Say it. I'm yours, I moan. He doesn't stop until he spills inside me, gaze still daring me to argue. I don't. His message is clear. You're mine, always. His pace slows. What did he want? To get back together. He frowns. What? Zane, you here? Crap, my dad. In a flash, he's gone, pants up, out the door. I'm still bent over the sink, breathless, grinning like a lunatic. I might be crazy, but I'm falling for him. And honestly, I don't want to stop.
Zane, to get back together. Get back together. My dad's talking, clearly on edge, but all I can hear are Lena's words echoing in my head. She said no, right? But then she showed up, and we had that heated moment in Gordon's bathroom. She picked me. You even paying attention right now? I rub my temple, dragging my focus to Nolan. What about renting this unit? He studies me, eyes squinting like he's trying to figure me out. To be honest, I wouldn't mind if someone could. We need the income, Nolan says, glancing at his phone and groaning. Crap, 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 crap. My own issues take a back seat. Why can't we rent it? It's nearly done. Should be ready by the 1st. What am I not getting? He sighs, waving his phone. Tessa. His latest girlfriend. Nolan's always trying to rescue someone. My mom was too independent. Now he's all about fixer-uppers, emotionally speaking. It's never worked out. What about her? You really weren't listening. Movement outside the window grabs my eye. Lena sneaking out quickly. A grin spreads across my face, avoiding the walk of shame by climbing out a window. Classic. I'm listening now, I reply. You thinking of letting Tessa move in here? What's the other option? He asks, frowning. Let her move in with us? She's my girlfriend, but he doesn't love her. I know that. They have something, but not what Lena and I have. It's not just chemistry. It's fire. It's that magnetic pull that makes you feel alive. You don't have to save everyone, I say. That's not on you. Nolan always steps up. He's there for Wyatt, cuts the beer bros slack on rent just because he likes them, replaced an entire kitchen after Maya's minor kitchen fire, and hasn't charged Dolores for her army of cats, even though her place reeks like cat pee. Anyway, he mutters, not thrilled with my honesty. How's stuff with you and Lena? You didn't come home last night. That's a sign. My cheeks heat, but I can't stop the smile. Your boy's officially a man. Nolan chuckles. No kidding? Good for you. He sobers up. I saw Travis leaving this morning. What happened there? Honestly, I'm still piecing it together. He thought he had another shot, walked in on us. Total mess. Nolan cringes. Yikes. You sure you know what you're doing with her? I don't want to see you hurt. Oh, I'll get hurt. I already have. My heart belongs to Lena. It's exposed and vulnerable. But loving her has been everything. Maybe that's what love is, risk wrapped in warmth, bruises and bliss. I'm not playing it safe, I admit, chuckling. It's like my heart is beating in her hands. She could crush it, but I believe she won't. Women, Nolan mutters with a teasing tone. Stressful as hell, but they make up for it. And not just physically. It's the way she laughs, touches, listens. My phone buzzes. A message from Lena. It's not what you think. We didn't get to finish talking. Can you come over, handsome? I want to tell you everything and stay in your arms all day. Nolan whistles. You're smitten. Go get her. I've got stress to kill sanding down these walls. I give him a quick hug and bolt out like I'm late for something big. Lena's back door is unlocked. Biscuit trots over, tail swishing like he owns the place. I scoop him up. You'll be proud, Lena calls from the kitchen doorway. I made it official. Biscuit purrs, content in my arms. I'm still trying to shake off the morning's weirdness with Travis. What's that, babe? She pets Biscuit, then kisses me. That greeting? A good sign. I ran into Dolores. She asked about Biscuit and I admitted he's been hanging around. I raise an eyebrow. And? She knew. Said he's a menace at her place and figured he'd pick a new home on his own. Apparently he did. She mad you didn't say anything? Nope, she beams. Said I must love him already if I've been keeping him. And he's chunkier now. I'm officially a cat mom. Biscuit purrs louder. I kiss him, then set him down. Lena loops her arms around my neck. How should we celebrate? I tease, brushing my nose against hers. Biscuit-themed snacks? He meows like he knows. How about we get back to bed? Finish what we started before the chaos. I'll make food first, I say. You'll need fuel to keep up. She grins. I'm sore already. Why are you so addictive? You lit the match, babe. We joke and flirt through lunch prep. Eventually, I carry her upstairs. Fresh sheets, bed waiting. We're just gonna mess these up again, I say, pulling off my shirt. Let's shower first. I'm dusty. Showering with Lena? Best discovery ever. I lather her up every inch. She runs her nails through my hair. It's intimate, grounding. The water's too cramped for more, but it builds the anticipation. Clean and warm, we climb back into bed. She curls into me, skin to skin. You're always turned on around me, she murmurs, hand wandering. That much? More than you know. Fair warning, I'll never get enough of you. She giggles. I grin and flip onto my back. Want to see your gorgeous body while you take control. She laughs, straddling me. Guess I'll treat you. She slides against me, slick and ready. I guide her down. Her eyes lock with mine, heated and intense. I grip her hips, urging her to move. She does, confident and graceful. I'm mesmerized. Her body's poetry. Stunning, I whisper, hands cupping her. She rides me, letting herself go. I keep up, touching, teasing, heightening her pleasure. When her soft moans rise, I know she's close. I shift to focus on what drives her over the edge. As I release, she tries to pull away, but I hold her steady. We both feel the risk, and we don't care. Come here, I whisper, drawing her down to me. Stay. I'll crush you. Don't care. Come closer. She stays with me, our bodies still joined. Even as the intensity fades, I don't want her to move. I like this, I murmur, still connected. They call it warmth keeping in some books, she jokes. Our thing now. Keep it up and I'll be stuck to you forever. We both know where this is headed. I run my hands down her back, finding her curves. I'll stretch time just to have more of you, I whisper into her neck. She falls silent, emotion rising. I hold her close as she quietly cries. Losing that baby hurt her deeply. I hope one day I can give her everything she's ever wanted. What if She begins, voice shaking. I can't go through another loss. If it happens, I'm staying. For all of it. The joy. The pain. I'll be here. Always. You already are. She sits up, cheeks damp. Her eyes are so full of depth. They break me. This morning brought closure, she says, fingers tracing my chest. Travis and I were safe. Comfortable, but not this. What's this? Love. Raw. Wild. Inconvenient. But real. You're welcome, I grin. She laughs and everything in me stirs again. Still inside her, I smile. Definitely our thing. And I can't wait to find out what else will be ours.
Epilogue. Lena. A few months later. Stop being dramatic. Rico practically screams when I press into his tender thigh. I've grown used to his theatrics by now. At least today he has a private room. When he's out with the other patients, his volume drives everyone up the wall. This is what happens when you ignore medical advice, I remind him. What part of No More Soccer wasn't clear? It's harsh, but it's the truth. Soccer is his passion, but it's also the root of his pain. Rico Valentine might love the game, but his body clearly doesn't. I'm on a scholarship, he pants. Quitting's not an option. My parents would flip. I don't press him. I know he drives a luxury car, and his family isn't hurting financially. But I also sense there's pressure at home I don't fully understand. And that kind of pressure can be suffocating. Nice ring, he says suddenly, eyeing my hand. Rubber? Fitting, since you clearly don't know what those are for. I laugh. You're a menace, Rico. He smirks, and I shake my head. He's not wrong, though. Zane gave me the silicone band for work the same day I told him I was pregnant. Some days, I still can't believe it. I worry, of course, but I'm also genuinely happy. We're getting married next week. Just us and close family at the courthouse. Maya's throwing a shotgun wedding baby shower hybrid party tomorrow. She thinks it's hilarious. My mom? Not so much, especially with Grandma and the great aunts invited. A knock interrupts us and Harper peeks in. Cute guy in the lobby with a watermelon chiller. Says he's here for you. Trying to knock her up again? Rico calls. That's how twins happen, right? Harper rolls her eyes and shuts the door. Science class, Rico, I say sweetly. Try it. We keep bantering until his session's done. For all his antics, I care about him. He hides a lot behind that humor, more than he lets on, and I want him to prioritize his health, not just his team or his family's expectations. After he leaves, I clock out for lunch. Zane's waiting in the lobby, chatting with Sophia and Harper. Both of them have Starbucks in hand. He spoils me, and them apparently. Hey babe, he greets, eyes sweeping down to my stomach. You look gorgeous. He says that daily. I kiss him boldly. Let them watch. Not in here, Drew grumbles from across the room. We're working. I'm on break, I shoot back. It's called romance. Look it up. Yeah, Sophia chimes in, glaring at him. I am romantic, Drew insists. Right, crybaby? Before the banter escalates into their usual flirt fight, I grab Zane's hand and lead him outside. It's warm out, not quite fall. Perfect picnic weather. We head to the grassy spot by the little church at the end of the strip. It's our place. He's already laid out a blanket and set down lunch. I'll miss this when the cold sets in, but knowing Zane, he'll find a cozy workaround. What were you up to today, aside from spoiling me? I ask as I sit. Went with Dad to check out a foreclosure, thinking of buying it. He shows me pictures on his phone. It's an old downtown house with a garage apartment. He explains his plan to renovate and rent both spaces. His parents are co-signing, but he's taking full ownership. I'm proud of you, I say, accepting the leftover spaghetti he packed. Gotta take care of my baby mama and our little bear? I melt every time he says that. I make good money, you know. I know, he replies. But this is manageable while I'm home with the baby. And it gives us cushion if you ever want to cut back. I love my work, but the idea of options, of freedom to choose, that's love. We talk while we eat. The courthouse wedding, family visiting, the casual reception at Moonlit Gables. He's got the menu planned already. Room for dessert, he asks, holding up a container of fruit with my favorite dip. I sigh happily. Later. Right now, I just want this. Sunshine and you. I lay my head in his lap. He strokes my hair and I feel completely at peace. Zane isn't just passionate and protective, he's gentle. He understands me emotionally. That's rare. Tell your dad he can join mine for lunch during the shower, he says. They're hitting smoke and sugar, calling it a bachelor party, but really it's just food and old guys. I chuckle. Dad loves to eat. When I first introduced Zane to my parents, Mom nearly had a meltdown. She pulled me aside to ask if he was even legal. Dad, on the other hand, welcomed him right away and roped him into fixing the rotting back deck. Mom came around once she found out Zane's an amazing cook. A brown delivery truck drives by. We both glance up. Travis. He doesn't look our way. How'd things go with your dad and Amara? I ask. They've been living in Gordon's old unit for a while now, but she stopped paying rent months ago. Zane groans. Not great. She's still not paying? Yeah, Dad talked to her, told her he can't afford to lose rent on that place. She cried, didn't she? Of course, she always cries. It's her thing. I nod. Emotional default. She asked to move in with him instead. Oh no, that's not going to end well. Agreed, but he said yes. I wince. I feel a little responsible. When Zane moved in with me, it freed up his room. Giving your dad advice feels backwards, he jokes. Not that he listens. At least we've got it right, I say, reaching for his hand. We shift to lighter talk, baby names, whether Mo needs a feline sibling. Zane wraps me in his arms, rubbing my belly with reverence. My eyes sting from the emotion. 6 months ago, I was lost, grieving a miscarriage, clinging to a crumbling relationship. I was afraid to let go. But then came this new life, unexpected and wild, and absolutely right. Nothing about me and Zane made sense on paper. And yet, it's the most real thing I've ever felt. Next week, I'll be Lena Foss, wife, mom-to-be, cat lady extraordinaire. But most importantly, I'll be myself again. The me who finally remembered she's worthy, strong, and loved. Zane didn't just steal my heart. He helped me find the pieces I thought I'd lost. Loving the neighbor's son changed everything. And somehow, it keeps getting better. The end.